Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Valkyria Chronicles. Today we will be doing the special report, A Taste of Home, another episode that really doesn't contribute anything other than furthering the quote-unquote romance plot of Alicia and Welkin. And here we go.
And done. That takes care of the report.
Wonder which report he's filling out today.
Who's there?
Mike!
Somehow the pig opened the door. At least that's what we're going to say.
Hans? Did you come here all by yourself? Boy, you sure are smart.
Smarter than the entire Gallian army.
Mike.
As usual, the animal sidekick is probably the most intelligent person in the series because apparently it just proves that animals are smarter than people. Well, if Welkin's to believe, that's absolutely true.
Hey, stop tugging, Hans. What's up? Is there something this way?
Yes, you probably haven't eaten in like 48 hours because you were filing reports.
Mike!
Military Bureaucracy 101.
Okay, I get it. Lead the way. And you can stop biting my boots already.
Pig's probably hungry too.
You went and got Welkin for me? Nice going, Hans. Thanks.
Yeah.
Mike!
Also, the pig now has a collar.
I just got led around base by a pig. Any idea what he wants with me, Alicia?
Oh no, I was the one who wanted to see you. Are you hungry, Welkin?
Hungry? Well, yeah, actually.
Because you've been trapped in your office all day.
Really? Oh, good. I whipped a little something up for you.
Well, we already knew that Alicia had the hots for him practically before, well, at the very beginning of the story, but then again, considering this is all written from the reporter's perspective, a lot of this is probably creative liberties taken with the characters.
Come see.
Of course, since this is also the only experience we get with these characters, all we have to base it on is the information we have in these videos.
What? Back in the kitchen? Whoa!
Welkin eats bread. Lots of bread. I'm surprised he doesn't get sick.
Wow! I've never seen so much bread in one place. You baked all this yourself, Alicia?
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I made anything. I was worried I might be getting a bit rusty. But the oven was free, so I helped myself.
It smells great. Okay, here goes.
6 months of military rations down the drain.
Welkin? You okay?
Delicious!
Really?
Yeah, I've never eaten bread this good. It's really impressive.
Welkin, you look like a chipmunk.
You know how chipmunks and hamsters stuff their little cheeks full of food like that? I finally understand why.
Poor Alicia. That was not meant to be a compliment, but to Welkin, that's a compliment. Although I gotta admit, that does make Welkin a pretty relatable person. Seeing as how at least he doesn't really let anything that would normally be considered an insult get to him. It's just the things that aren't supposed to be insults that get to him.
Oh, I'm so full. That was great, huh, Hans?
Yes, he shared it with the pig.
Moink.
Or maybe he didn't, considering the fact that the pig's acting like it didn't get any.
I can't believe you put it all away. It was a little scary watching you two eat.
Okay, so yes, he did share it with the pig.
Still, I'm glad you liked it. It feels good to see people enjoying my bread.
Yep.
It felt good eating it. Thanks for baking it all.
Again, 6 months of military rations down the drain.
You're welcome. Oh, Welkin, you have some... There's just a little crumb. There we go.
Yep.
Oh. So, you said you worked at a bakery before the war started?
Yes, she did. I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah. I was a live-in apprentice under the Meister running the shop.
She also said she was an orphan.
Once things settle down, I plan on taking the national exams and opening up my own bakery.
Wow. You need to be licensed to run a bakery? That sounds pretty tough.
Well, yes, because you have to make quality food that doesn't kill people or, contain mold or other dangerous chemicals like ragnite gas or something. Be pretty bad if you opened a bakery and it turned out you couldn't make good bread.
It's been my dream since I was a little girl. It's what I enjoy doing the most. I love imagining entire families eating the bread I make together.
Yeah, that's actually a lot sadder when you realize what she's really suggesting there.
A loving husband, maybe, and cute little kids waiting for their mom to get home. She comes in with a big basket of my bread, and the kids all cheer and embrace her.
Yeah, she's probably been living for this fantasy for a long time since she never had any of that.
Okay.
Oh, and what if my bread brings the husband and wife closer together?
Yep, she is a romanticist. That means that she has probably been fantasizing about romance for longer than anyone has any good right to.
She could say, "Oh, honey, you have a crumb in your beard," and then she'd... Listen to me. That's just like what happened here a minute ago, Welkin, but I,
Are you all right, Alicia?
Huh? I'm fine. Anyway, I'll keep baking it if you keep eating it.
Yeah, they better hope that the Empire doesn't take over their grain fields or, I don't know, blow up one of their granaries. That'd be bad, because then the supply of grain might be drastically reduced, making rationing it important.
It's a deal. And thanks again.
But since this is a video game, real logic doesn't apply. Alright, now we go to the actual desert encounter, but first... no, I think we did that at the end of the last episode, so I don't think I need to go to headquarters right now. So let's just deal with this issue, because this is one of those things where I'm going to have to basically do 2 episodes before I can return to headquarters.
This is one strange place. Rocks with holes in them. Dug up ground as far as the eye can see.
Not always. They say this used to be a huge ancient city. Now there's nothing but desert left.
We all know what happened. The Darkson calamity happened. They say the Darkhairs used some kind of dark arts to burn the city. Left nothing but ash.
Can't see what kind of magic you'd use to burn up this much land, though. It's just crazy.
I don't know. Isara said that was a myth with no real historical evidence.
Look, their kind has been digging up Ragnite since forever. So who's to say they don't know some weird, Darksony type way to use the stuff as a weapon? I'm just saying.
Anyway, as I was saying, we are in the middle of the Badlands. And what exactly are we doing here?
We've received some intelligence. They're saying the Imperials have set up a base near the Barious ruins. Squad 7 was sent out here to investigate. We need to verify the information.
Imperians here? Some sandbox to come playing. I don't get those Imperians. Who knows what they're thinking?
She's right. Something is definitely up here. I mean, I just can't figure it out, you know? Why would they occupy this place?
Enemy sighted! Tanks at 040, distance 800. Hold on. Yes, there are foot soldiers as well, and they're taking up combat positions.
Well, it looks like we found our bad guys.
Squad 7, combat formation!
So, I had a theory about about the desert. It's kind of trying to explain why there is a desert in northern Europa, which would be... Europa is kind of a parallel to Europe, so this is a desert in essentially the northern part of Europe with no viable. Now, technically this is never formally explained in the game, but there is an explanation that is revealed later in the game, which kind of explains everything, both intentionally and accidentally. So, let's watch Jaeger and Gregor talk together. Gregor is not as evil as he looks or acts, despite the fact that he is generally considered probably the closest parallel to a Nazi in this game. Most of the others are kind of mediocre. He's probably the closest thing you'll get to the actual, pure, unadulterated bad guy. But even he's not actually evil or really all that bad. He's just old and stuck in his ways.
I didn't think you could look any gloomier.
Oh, it's you. Leave me be.
No need to be unfriendly, is there? Is there something on your mind, Gregor?
Well, aside from the fact that you're supposed to be reorganizing the Central Gilgallian military, which is actually Salvaria's department, before you head north, so you're not actually being allowed to do your job.
His Grace Maximilian. Barious holds no strategic worth. Why lead a force there himself?
Yep. As much as he worships the royal family, he still questions them because it's necessary. Also, he's a strategist. The idea that the leader is going off to do something that holds no strategic value is against his very instinct.
He took Salvaria with him, so it probably has something to do with the Valkyria.
Yep, it does. And the reason that is, well, it'll be revealed later, but Salvaria is basically a modern incarnation of a Valkyria.
His Grace places too much stock in the power of the Valkyria.
Yes, because clearly, despite the fact that they won a war in ancient times, that doesn't mean anything they have will be useful today. I don't really understand why people put such a value in old weaponry and technologies when, honestly, they're old and obsolete for a reason.
Maybe. But I can understand the fascination easily enough.
True.
The power of the Valkyria is enough to claim all of Europa. Maybe the entire globe.
Which begs the question, why didn't they?
Even without it, the Empire's military strength is quite capable of taking control of Europa.
Except it's failed already once.
The stronger you are, the shorter that road.
Also true. And also a miserable failure, considering... Honestly, Salvaria could have led the attack on the main city by herself and wiped out the entire Gallian military with no effort whatsoever. But Maximilian chose not to use her to do so, which is why they lost the bridge.
I say let him be. My homeland's independence is riding on Maximilian's word.
And now we learn why Jaeger is here.
I need him to return to the court with enough clout to honor that deal.
Yep, Jaeger is not actually an Imperial. His homeland was conquered by the Imperials and turned into a subject state, and he's fighting for its independence.
Relax. We'll hear all about their desert adventures soon enough.
Not that they really gain anything of value. Well, actually, no, they gain something of great value. Now, I gotta admit, this is actually one of my favorite missions in the game, because not only is the map fairly large, but also there's some terrain factors that make it a bit more interesting.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
Yay! Yep. Move in from the south and take them out. Standing remains of ruins, which should be good cover from enemy fire. Claim the enemy's base camp. A lot of distance to cover. Alright. Now, up here, we want 2 snipers. Because there's a lot of shenanigans going on there. Alright, Rosie. Let's bring Jane. Largo. You won't be doing very much. Dean. And let's bring an extra scout.
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
The enemy's spread out through the desert region. Squad 7, move out!
This place is really something else. I've never seen rocks with holes like these.
Faldia was saying those holes are the result of the same blast that scorched the area. There are furrows dug into the ground, too. Must have really been some explosion.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Yeah, but those trenches and rock walls should make for solid cover.
On an open field like this, we'll use whatever we can get. Squad 7, move out!
Alright, first things first.
The hunt begins.
Alright, red shirt, shock trooper. Sniper. Sniper. Alright, budget. There's the camp. There's the guys I was looking for. You. You're a scout. You can shoot my snipers while they're aiming.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Last thing we need is that sniper causing, or that scout causing problems. Alright, Marina, let's see if you can score this. The answer is no. You missed.
Understood.
Alright, let's try again.
Careful, you're headed towards a machine gun.
This is why you need 2 snipers.
You say so.
In case one misses.
See what you get?
Good work. Keep it up.
That was incredibly weird posing.
You say so.
Alright, now I kind of want to take out this other sniper here before he gets into cover.
So long.
See what you get?
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Alright, now I've got one more shot.
An order's an order.
Can I hit you? Yes! Yes I can.
See what you get?
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Now, as for why I had an
No matter the cost.
come in, it's because the snipers are just up this incline.
Foot soldiers, move out.
I can reload all of them in one fell swoop. And then
I'm
hide
afraid my gun
inside
is-
this wall here.
Understood.
I can try for this shock trooper here.
Nothing personal. Sweet dreams.
Man down. Everybody.
And that lancer in the distance.
The hunt begins.
Because I don't really want him shooting in the tank.
Sweet dreams.
Who are these guys?
Now, normally I could try and run them back to base, but I'm not going to.
Moving out!
Because for all intents and purposes, I don't need to. Since I do have the retreat command, which I got
Keep an
earlier.
eye on the uneven ground as you walk. Imperial units
Enemy
closing
sighted.
in. Watch out.
That'll make it easier to capture that base later. Their sniper is going to take pot shots at me. Luckily, he's only got 2 shots. That's something else you gotta watch out for. Their tanks will shoot at you. So will their lancers completely ran away. For some reason, they really hate scouts. I mean, they hate them. Now, the good news is,
Moving out!
I think the only thing left
Enemy unit spotted!
is scout in their base.
Enemy unit spotted!
Base is clear.
Camp operation confirmed. Let's keep it up.
Come on.
Enemy unit spotted!
And
Please
goodbye.
hit!
Good work. Keep it up.
He's gonna get shot at a bunch. Alright. I'm going to retreat my snipers.
This is an order! You've done enough! Pull out! We'll handle this!
Darn it. You can only use one. You know what? Let's see.
Alright, listen up! Requesting sniper support fire!
That is why I said that the sniper support ability is virtually useless.
Let's do this thing. Go down! Mwah.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Let's do this thing. Mwah.
Who are these guys?
Let's do this thing. Ugh, this place is a dust trap.
I just hate Rosie.
Ugh, this place is a dust trap. Go down!
I don't know why I'm picking all these Lancers.
I'm on it.
Can you hit him? Well, yes. Just can't kill him.
Let's do this thing. Ain't no stopping me! Here I
come! You're doing well. Just...
I do want to kill that last Lancer.
I'm on it.
So... now you can't.
Mwah.
You're doing well. Just
drastically reduces the amount of force he's going to be able to put against you. However, tanks everywhere. Tanks everywhere.
I'm on it. New target sighted. Go down! Huh.
Who are these guys?
New target sighted.
Alright.
Moving out!
Stupid. Try not to die.
Enemy sighted!
Front lines, return fire!
It looks like the wind's really picking up.
This is the part where I was talking about that environmental
I
effects
suspect
come
it's a
in.
sandstorm. Well, these Badlands are infamous for sandstorms, bad enough to drop visibility to 0.
I see. That'll make it tougher to spot the enemy until the storm blows over.
Yes, but the same applies to the enemy. Now is our chance to advance undetected. Hiding within the sandstorm is a valid tactic when crossing ground with no natural cover.
It also means you can get lost and your forces can wander aimlessly.
Good idea. Thanks, Ys.
Or choke to death.
Brace for their attack!
Why am I running over there? What else do you have? Is that enough?
Alright, listen up! Requesting sniper support fire!
It wasn't enough. I just really want that.
My turn, okay? Enemy sighted!
Like I really want this head.
Please hit!
Target silenced. Head for the next one.
The sandstorm's going to end.
Moving out!
So.
Divert the enemy's attention.
Hit him. No.
My turn, okay? Now!
My main goal is just to get him out of the base.
My turn, okay? Please hit!
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Come on, I just need another couple of inches.
My turn, okay? Moving out!
Finally.
Operation complete. We took their base.
You can actually get a lot of points on this mission simply by taking out all the enemy tanks and red troopers, because there's a lot of them on this map. And with the right gear and better characters, you can take them out before this sandstorm even starts. You can one-turn this mission. And now we get to the desert ruins. I'll admit, they look pretty cool.
Huh? What's this supposed to be anyway?
It's ancient Valkyria ruins. Why don't you know that, Largo?
What a weird place for something like this.
This thing's probably been in dozens. Well, let's face it, I don't know very... if I were to wander around the USA and look at all the things that are out there, I probably wouldn't recognize half of it.
There you all are.
Hey, Faldio.
Hey there, Faldio. I didn't know you were out here too.
Captain Exposition, give us a report.
I'm an archaeology major, remember? I was ordered to observe the ruins' interior.
Yes, but also no.
The shape of it really is unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. Where could it have been?
This building was supposedly erected millennia ago by the Valkyria themselves.
Yep, supposedly.
So they actually existed then?
That's pretty much the truth.
Yes. The Valkyria make a sudden appearance in European history thousands of years ago. Records say they brought with them incredibly advanced technology and divine might.
Basically, you're Atlanteans.
Then one day, their history just ends. The Valkyria just disappeared.
Someone needs to start making Figmas of this game. It really needs some.
I always thought they were just a myth.
There's so many good characters in here that really deserve a Figma. Or some equivalency. Heck, I'd take a Revel Tech.
That's it! I remember now!
Shut up, Welkin.
Remember what, Welkin? What are you shouting about?
You'll see why I said that in a few seconds.
The Dread Nautilus. This structure looks just like a Dread Nautilus.
Yes, it looks like an animal.
A Dread Nautilus? What's that?
You don't know? They're marine cephalopods. They live inside pointy spiral shells.
Yep, spirals are a main thing. I mean, honestly, this is probably the world that eventually led to Gunman. It's an anime that features spirals a whole lot.
And these ruins look just like that shell. I wonder if there's some connection there.
Yes, probably Atlantis.
Welkin, you can be such a...
What's up?
Nothing. Forget it.
Yeah, the Valkyria are basically this world's version of the Atlanteans. They came in, they conquered, and then they basically interbred with the local population.
Right. Let's take a look inside then. We may find some clue to why the Empire is out here.
Alicia, I want you to come help Faldio and me look around inside.
Because you're a scout, and reasons?
Largo, Rosie, and Isara, you stay here. Be on the lookout for movement in the area.
Oh, there'll be movement, all right.
All right, sir. Please be careful.
And now we get to have the climactic Nada battle.
Tell me, Silvaria, do these walls offer an answer to our search?
I pray, where sleeps the ancient power?
What do you read, child?
You know, it's a good thing that the Valkyria's knowledge is passed down genetically, because otherwise she wouldn't have the foggiest idea what that said.
Valkov, the Holy Lance, scorcher of the vast earth, asleep eternal in the bosom of Randgrease. Made pillar of its keeper's keep, kept thereby for eon without end.
Then it's true. The sacred lance lies buried within Randgrease's walls.
But your grace, how do you intend to control the lance once it is found?
You know, this is the thing about these ancient technologies. Why are they always so much better than anything anyone else has? It's like, oh, we developed nuclear weapons back in the medieval period, and somehow no one knew about it. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess you could say it was lost to myth and lore, kind of like how, I mean, you have the ancient mystical weapons of like Thor and Odin and Zeus's lightning bolt and all these other things that were supposedly built by the gods and for the gods. So, I suppose it does make sense that if we were to find Zeus's lightning bolt today and find out that it's some kind of, I don't know, particle accelerator of some kind, then yeah, we'd probably be pretty surprised that someone had a particle accelerator in ancient Greece.
Worry not. A beast fit to bear that burden will soon be at our disposal. With this, our dream is made hard fact. Our crown shadow will extend to all of Europa.
Yeah, you get to use it like twice.
Chapter 7. The Battle at Barious.
The Battle at Barious. History unfolds. There's 2 new skirmishes that I should probably do before I continue this story, but at the same time, I kind of need to continue this story before I can reasonably do them. So, I suppose I'll have to end it here. I'll try and get the skirmishes out of the way a little bit later, once I get this mission done, when they'll actually sort of make sense. So, that's the end of this episode.